Hey guys, it's Teresa on Gardening on the West Fork, and today what we're going to do is my perennials that I've used in specimen pots, they're going to go back in the ground and get used next year. That's the best part about using perennials in pots. So the ones that we're going to put back in the ground, this pot is going to stay. You can see that the caladium's starting to fade out. It's almost time for me to dig it and I'll take it out of its pot and store it. But the ferns and the hostas will stay in this pot, just like the front porch pot. It weathered over nicely, so I'm hoping this does the same. But what's going back in the garden is this little hosta here. It was in a pot, and it's going to go into the garden. We're going to take this, also is in a pot, within a pot. This was my painted fern and my white violets, and they've just produced all summer long. This looks like you just bought it at a nursery. So come with me. We're going to put them back in a little, what I call like a holding bed down by the river, because I'm also going to be putting the large pot that hangs on the deck. It's going to go into the same spot. That's the second year I've used it, by just taking what's in its pot and putting it in the ground. So this is an easy job and one I enjoy, and I'm just going to encourage anyone who has a lot of perennials. This takes no time. You get to reuse it, and you get to repeat what you like in pots, and it's a money saver. So right over here, down by the fence, by our nice hello, we're going to put these plants back in the ground. I've got my shovel down here already. So I'm going to go ahead and put my little hosta by this other hosta, just like this. And I'm not going to worry about putting any kind of biotone or extra compost. There's no reason for it. The soil is really beautiful. Again, I'm just going to put this in the ground to be used next year. And whatever comes out of the ground next year may go in that little pot beside the big pot. So we'll take this out of this pot and get this in the ground. And it's a great day to do it. It's moist. We've had rain. Temperatures are getting better. So we'll put this right in here, just like that. Fill it in. And bring it back next year. I'm keeping all these sticks. I'm thinking someday when I lose this large willow tree, I might have to go to a stumpery. I hope I don't ever have to face that, but anyhow, enough about that. Here's my spot to put in my painted fern and my white violets. I'm going to just plop it in here. Yeah, the soil's really nice. Do that. See if I can get this one out of its pot. Yep, good job. Put it right back in there, and it'll be ready to go back in that nice white pot, if I choose to. But otherwise, these will go right in here. You'd never know they're gone. That's 2 out of 3. So the last one is my big pot, and this is the same one I used last year, and I'm just going to stick it back in the ground. So easy to do. And you can see it is the time. Let's see if we can get this out in one piece, though. It looks like I might have to replace the sometimes I can get 2 years out of these cocoa liners. but maybe not this year. So put it on the ground, take it out of the liner, and I'm not going to even try to divide these plants out. Because it's my plan next year. There's a little begonia in here. We don't need that. It'll go right there. Okay, let me get a hole. Oh, that's not my shovel. Get my shovel. There we go. That is definitely poison ivy. Let me get that out of my way. I thought I've gotten all the ivy out of my garden, but I haven't. Let's get this in the ground for next year. Oops. Just like that. And again, I'm not adding anything to the soil, but this is those great little jobs to do now. All right. Fits perfectly into the ground, and it will be ready for next spring. These are the plants that keep on giving. And that's it. I'll keep the basket, get a new liner, and we'll have 3 pots ready for next season. So there you go. Another one to mark off my list, and easy to do and fun to do. It's at first it makes you sad to put things away, but now you can have time to read your book, take a hike, go camping. We get to go camping. Anyhow, enough about that. Thanks for watching. See you the next time. Gardening on the West Fork. Bye.